Hey guys, a little quick conversation with Coley. I'm outside. It's hotter than devil's drawers out here. But I wanted to be outside. School year started back for me, so I'm at work, hot, sweating. It's 100 degrees. We out here with kids in the playground. It's ridiculous. But nonetheless, I'm here. I love being in my backyard. It ain't much, but it's my sanctuary. Anyways, I thought I'd come up here and share a good word. As you know, I've been on my healing journey and just self-help, self-care, just trying to take care of myself and stop being a people pleaser and putting my needs secondary to others. It's been quite a journey. Every now and then you get triggered, you're like, oh, the shit I did for them and look at them. And I kind of had that moment where someone that I helped tremendously just seems to be moving on, living a good life, and you're just looking like, wow, where's the consequences for treating someone so poorly? Where's the karma? We like to say karma and believe in karma and believe in karma. And I was talking to God. I was kind of angry the other day. I was kind of angry, not at God, but I was just like venting because I talked to my God straight up. The God. I talked to him straight up. So I was just like, it's not fair, God. Because when I do something, I'm getting caught. I'm getting checked. I'm getting guilt trips. You know what I mean? And it's like there's people moving around just hurting people and with no remorse. No kind of, they just on to the next victim. And it's just like, dang. So I was a little upset by it. Like, that's not right. And I was talking to God like, that's not right. And he had to reassure me that you're my daughter. And I got your back. It may not seem like God is fighting the battle for you, but he is. Just because it doesn't look the way you think it should look and it's not happening at the time you think it should happen, it does not mean it's not happening. He had to reassure me that. He's like, you my daughter. And I'll move mountains to come help you. You're my daughter. And he knows I'm pure at heart. He know I love people and I really be purely, really loving them. He knows this. So you best believe somebody come up against me, somebody mislead me, misuse me in any kind of way. He's coming for you. He's going to come. You're not going to do God's children like that and think you could just float through life. Now, maybe he's taking his time because he's trying to see if, are you going to feel some remorse? Like, when I hurt people, and I really try not to, but when I've hurt people, I feel bad about it. Like, damn, I didn't have to do that. Why I do her like that? Why I do him like that? He was cool. Like, it'll stick with me. And I'll be like, I'll pray. Like, I will actually pray, like, God, let me run into that person so I could apologize. And he will. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry I did that to you. But some people just hurting people and they just moving through life. And the other day I ran into an individual that really hurt me. Seemed perfectly fine with his new life, new situation. Like, wow. Meanwhile, we're carrying that load with us. We're carrying that hurt. We're carrying that pain with us while they're on to the next. Let stuff go. Let go of people who you need to. If God shows you who they are, what you holding on to them for? Let them go. So God can do his work. See, half the time, God can't even work on the redemption plan. He can't even work on, he can't even get, help them to get their karma or whatever you want to call it. Because you still holding on to the person. You still holding on to the hurt. So he waiting till you done. Are you done? Because you might like getting hurt. So I know for me, it's just like, man, it's been some hard lessons. But I just been so grateful to God that, like, even when I feel like, God, you do not care. I was good to this person, and look at him. You don't care about me. You want people to hurt me. That's a lie from the pit of hell. And don't you believe it? Because if you acknowledge God as Father, He acknowledged you as His child. And He has your back. And He will. He will. God is not to be mocked. What you sow, you will reap what you sow. What you sow, you will reap. And anyone who grows plants and grows trees and all that, it takes some time. It ain't gonna just happen like that. Sometimes it does. And see, the closer you are to the Father, the quicker the lessons come, because He know you got the mental capacity to handle it. I was always a fast learner in class. So I picked up lessons quick. Like, oh, next. School was boring to me. I'm a teacher, but school was boring to me because they were too slow. Not that I'm some scholar, not that I'm just the smartest person, because I'm not. But I'm a fast learner. I don't need to take all damn year to learn it. Can we move on? It was too slow paced for me. So some of us, we don't need God right away. That's why we get right away. Because He like, let me check you real quick. And we like, oh, Father, forgive me. Whereas some, He stall it out because He like, I know they on the yellow bus. You know what I mean? Some people are slow. So He stall it out. But it's like, you ain't that slow. Because you show complaining when somebody do it to you. Man, I had to go over there. I had to pick it up and he didn't give me no gas money. But yet you doing that to people. Man, he owed me $20 and then I'll see him. But you borrow money, ain't paying it back. And for some reason, it don't click in their head. Like, damn, I did that. I'll be mid-sentence, getting ready to complain and be like, oh, I did that. Let me shut up. Let me just be quiet. I don't understand. And see, people on their page, they got all these scriptures. They got, oh, God don't play about me. Nah, because why you ain't learning anything then? The Bible tells you He corrects who He loves. So if you ain't getting no correction and you ain't learning nothing, then you ain't as connected to God as you think. Now He loves us all. We all His children. But this same individual he don't play about me, but you playing with everybody else. You ain't learning no lessons. You just walking around hurting people with no consequences, but you claim to be close enough to God to where He will ride for you. Make it make sense. You claim that God don't play about you, that you're so close enough to God that He don't play about me, but yet you walk around hurting His children with no kind of remorse. But God don't play about you. You ain't even connecting the dots like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. It's hot. I should take my ass in the house, and I'm about to. But I said all that to say, you on my healing, you on a journey with me. And some days going to be better than others. And this weekend was like some weird stuff happened that I was like, whoa. Was not expecting it. It threw me all off. And I felt some kind of way. But God had to check me like, girl, you're my daughter and I love you. God loves you. He loves you in the midst of everything you got going. I was talking to God today and I'm like, Lord, I'm tired of always having to be perfect. I'm tired of always having to be the bigger person. I'm tired of always, I'm on myself harder than anyone. I'm my hardest critic. And God said, daughter, I love you no matter what. You could mess up 1,000 times and I'm still gonna love you. God don't play about us. But when you say that, you also have to understand that He has an expectation of you. When you claim Him as Father, you have to understand that we are all His children, and He has an expectation of you to treat His children right. And when you don't, please believe there will be consequences. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but there will be consequences. And for those of you who are hurt, you're not a victim. All you have to do is realize that that was a teacher. They taught you something that you needed to learn. Count it all joy and keep it moving. But don't ever think God don't got your back, because that's a lie from the pit of hell.